guys, how are you? I'm hoping you guys are doing well and Happy New Year. Hope this year brings you guys with a lot of happiness and everything that's good. It's been a weird start to the year, but this has been recorded a while back, I think back in August last year. I just never had the time to really edit it and put it out. So this is us the day before we were getting on a flight to get to Melbourne. We went out to celebrate with the fam because my sister had a guitar alchemy kind of performance happening, and that was also, the night before we were going to fly out. We were flying out to drop our grandma at the Melbourne International Airport, and we thought that my mom and I would just drop her there and kind of say our goodbyes. Got ready with my favorite denim pants and a white shirt. I also had my favorite jumper, my NCT jumper that I bought with my friend. And this is just us dropping the baggages off. I did not have, I think we could bring 21 kilos. I did not have even 10 kilos with me. Obviously it was only for, I think it was 2 days. So obviously expected that we didn't have all that luggage with us. After we dropped everything off, I was trying to get my grandma and mom to go upstairs so we could eat. I was really hungry at this point. I was just craving whatever really we could find. Got ourselves some chips, something quick to fill us up before we went back down to the gate to wait for our plane. Boarded the plane after what felt like forever. Had some trouble with my screen to only realize all the screens are like that. But I had to have a moment because why not? But then looked out the window, realized there's a couple more planes out there. Then took a million videos and photos we'll be looking at those every 5 minutes after this ride. All jokes aside, my jumper was really weird that day. It just did not want to be comfortable on my body, so I was just wiggling around to find the comfort. I don't know if I ever really did. Since we boarded this plane in the morning, we got given these ginger kind of snack, kind of scone, kind of cake. Oh, it literally says ginger cake. It was actually pretty nice. I didn't hate it. I'm not saying it was amazing, but it was actually really nice, pleasant for something that I would never really pick out to eat from a shop. The ride wasn't really long. I reckon it was maybe hour and a half, hour 45, and then we got off at Melbourne. And then we went to say our goodbyes to grandma. We dropped her off at the departure gate and she was off, and me and mum got ready to go out as well and go on our little expedition out in Melbourne. It was really nice. Didn't take us long to kind of find our way. We then got to the Sky Bus, bought our tickets and waited to get on. After a little while, the bus did arrive, and it is a little different to how Brisbane and even Sydney operates, in the sense that we normally have the train come straight into the airport. Weirdly, they don't have that option, but the Sky Bus was just as good. I reckon the view was amazing. After getting off Southern Cross Station, we quickly walked over to where we were staying and unpacked, and after we were really hungry and wanted to look for a place but got sidetracked, we found this K-pop store and I got myself a Yeonjun photo card and my sister Amina card. They're officially not the official ones, but for $1 I thought they were a bargain, especially in this economy. It was a good steal. Then we found some food. It was so good. The curry under the papadum was a mushroom curry. pretty sure it was mushroom. Like, it was this combination that was too good to be real. Like, I wouldn't ask myself to make mushroom curry, but straight after eating this, it was the only thing in my mind. Like, I was so surprised by how good it was. And then after, we went down for a walk and we went over to the Chinatown area. It was also around the time that the sun was setting, so I don't know, everything just looked so magical. And we were just in the moment, just enjoying everything around us. And I also walked over to the State Library because this was one of the places that I wanted to visit the most when I went to Melbourne. And let me tell you, it did not fail to amaze me. I was very much pleasantly surprised by how beautiful. The pictures did not do justice, I tell you. Look at this, like, it's beautiful. Just above the library, they have these areas where they display artworks, some books, and even artifacts. And it was free for anyone to have a look. So myself went around, we walked maybe 10-20 minutes just seeing what they had. I'm pretty sure the floors above maybe also had some displays, but I didn't really get the time to look around. And finally we started shopping and we came across this shop and I wanted to buy myself a shampoo, which I did find. It was this shampoo. I'm still using it. I don't really know if I see a difference. I've used it for like, a couple of months now. But my hair's super oily, so I don't know if it's my hair oil is just too much for the shampoo to handle, or I don't know. But anyways, we went down to H&M. I found this really cute furry bag that I wanted to buy, but my mom gave me this weird look. So I just didn't buy it. Kind of annoyed I didn't buy it now, but it's okay. And oh my god, look at this H&M. Like, what? It's beautiful inside. Like, I would stay in here and just look around. Like, just look at the interior. I was flabbergasted by how amazing it looked. By the time we stopped shopping, it was already nighttime. And then we went out to have some dinner and went back to the hotel to sleep. Next day, I was gonna go and explore by myself. Became a little brave, wanted to see what was there. Honestly speaking, we were all exhausted from the day before and we walked a lot. And so I was like, Mom, hey, you rest a little. Let me go and see what I can find. I found these really cute flower beds and it was bloomed exactly how I'd like it to bloom. Even though it was winter, it just looked so nice. It gave me just like a good boost of energy. I wanted to buy a Zero Base 1 album, but I think it was still early on, so they didn't have any. Hence, I went to find a poster. Found this NCT Dream poster. I then went to find this particular lip tint I was after, and to my surprise, it was not there. And then I was like, okay, let me go to Muji, and there's this particular book that I like. We don't have Muji in Brisbane. I think we do have it now, but back when I was filming this, we didn't have it from memory. And to my surprise, it was not there either. So I just bought some stationery. But after I got home a little late, me and Mom went out to have dinner. It was actually a really filling dinner. I remember I was full the next day as well, and we had some leftover. So the next day's breakfast was also the dinner we had the night before. So the next day we woke up, had some breakfast, then got ready to go to the Victoria Market. It was actually a really cold day that day, and that dress did not keep me warm. Just seeing it now is giving me shivers. Anyways, we went down. It was a really nice and a really breezy day. Any other time of the year I would have loved it, but it was just too cold. The temperature was just too low for me to enjoy this nice weather. But we went and I found this really nice jewelry place and got this beautiful ring that I was obsessed with. And it was only I reckon $25. and I've lost it now. And I think these are the only videos I have of this ring. And look how pretty it is. Like, it was just so nice. And it was one of those rings that you could wear in the shower as well. Like, it just wouldn't lose color. So many little stalls around. I reckon I could have spent my entire morning in here and I would still be there. And there were so many little things that reminded me of my childhood. And I was just happy. I was in a happy place that day. I also found these 3 photos. I've given 2 to my siblings and I took the one on the left. At first I was just gonna take all 3 and decorate my room, because my room at the time didn't have a lot happening with the walls. It was plain white and sometimes it did feel a little bare, but I ended up, being a nice older sister and gave some to my siblings. We had some lunch that didn't actually fill us up and it was super cold, so we were like, okay, maybe let's not walk around a lot more. We went and got some bread top and we found a place to sit down and kind of warm ourselves up again. After eating, honestly speaking, do not know where I am at this moment in this video, but we went across to this jewelry store that had flowers represent a month of the year, and so your birth month would have a flower, and my flower was a rose. I really liked it. I was gonna buy it, but I think it was, at that time, it was a want rather than a need, so I didn't end up buying it. But we were doing a lot of shopping that day, a lot of walking around, so I hope you enjoy these little clips I've taken. For dinner, we were craving Indian food. We were wanting to see if we had a place closer to where we were staying. There were places, but they seemed to be very busy, so we had to walk a little longer to find this place, but we were very happy with it. I started off with a mango lassi. So good. Probably like the creamiest mango juice I've had in a while. Then for the mains, we got chicken fried rice, chicken vindaloo and some naan to go with it. Oh, let me tell you, that chicken vindaloo was actually the right amount of spice. Sometimes I've gotten ones that are really spicy that I can't tolerate, but this one was just the perfect kind of amount of spice. But yeah, that was the place that we went to, and that morning we got ready to head back out to the airport. We steadily got out of the hotel and onto the bus. I was constantly checking my poster to see if I got anything on it, but it was all good. But we slowly got closer to the airport, and it was just nice knowing I'll be going home soon. For breakfast, we were given a spinach wrap. It was actually so nice. I had it with the apple juice and I was like, damn, this is a combo that I never thought would work, but it worked amazing. But it did feel dry towards the end. I wish we did get like a sauce or anything, but I think you may have been able to ask for sauce. I just didn't ask, dumb me. But no, it was really nice. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. This is the end of the video. I hope you had a very good start to the new year, and I hope the rest of the year is just as amazing. Please take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.